Hello students, now welcome to this paper explanation, paper number 20, RRB Clerk Prelims. RRB Clerk Prelim, paper number 20, reasoning section. Now here coming to this one, question numbers 1 onwards. How many questions were given under this one? There are some 4 questions, isn't it? Now these 4 questions tell me comes under the first or the second priority. Now first go through the question type. Now this descriptive part has been given. There are some 8 people and live on 4 different floors of a building, and in each floor there are exactly 2 flats. That means multiple floors and multiple flats. As you had discussed earlier, it definitely comes under first priority because 3/4 of the information is only the descriptive part, and the conditions will start only this much. Isn't that means from the entire material, entire information, only 1/4 will be the conditions, 3/4 will be the directions. Hence, please do not get worried about or scared up by looking at the information given. Clear? Definitely under the first priority. Now tell me, what are the floors we have? 4, 4, 3, 2 and 1. These are the 4 floors. In each floor, exactly 2 flats will be there. 2 flats in each of these floors. Then 8 persons are staying on this. Write down the floors at the center and draw the diagram like this, wherein we can able to work out 2 possibilities simultaneously. And flat 1 is exactly to the west of flat 2 is clearly given. Where is flat 1? Flat 1 is exactly to the west of flat 2. This is flat 1, flat 2. Here this is flat 1 and this is flat 2. Then only 2 floors between A and F. Both are not living in the same. A lives to the northwest of H. Now, A is to the northwest of H, only 2 floors between A and F. If A is here, F will be here. Or if A is here, F will be here. Between A and F, there are only 2 floors. Not 2 persons, 2 floors. మరి 2 ఫ్లోర్లు ఉన్నాయని అన్నాడు. అదే 2 persons అంటే alternate. Here is not talking about the person but various floors. Hence, 2 floors between A and F, and A and F must be in the first and the 4th floors in any order. Then, and A lives in the northwest of H. A is to the northwest of H means A cannot be in the first floor. Hence, A must be here. And A and F are living in 2 different floors and 2 different flats. Sorry. 2 floors between A and F, they are living in different flats. Then, and A is to the northwest of H. As A is to the northwest of H, there are 2 possibilities. H can be here, H can be here, 2 possibilities. If H can be here, there is 1 possibility. Then H is here, that is the second possibility. Then H lives on an odd numbered floor. H lives on an odd number floor, and this case is also ruled out. H lives on an odd numbered floor. Then B and E lives on the same floor. B and E lives on the same floor means BRE must be in these 2 floors. B and E lives on the same floor, and B is not living in the same flat as A. B and E are not living in the same flat. Hence, B is here, E is here. Then, flat as G lives above C, and both lives on an odd number floors. B lives above, G lives above C, both are in odd number floors. G is here, above C, both odd number floors. Then who is the person after D? Clear? Much అంత ఈజీగా ఉందో లేదో? That is the reason we work this one under the first priority. Clear? Now this is about question numbers 1 to 4. Then coming to question number 5. Now in this question number 5 onwards, my aim is 5 nunchi, there are some 7 people and they are of different heights were given. 7 people and they are of different heights were given. Then they are being compared in heights. Now again, check out first or the second priority. Comparisons always under the first priority. Then 7 people, each of them different height. P is taller than only 2 people. P and award. ఎంతమంది కన్నా పొడుగున్నాడు? 2 కన్నా మాత్రమే. P is taller than only 2 people but shorter than the remaining 4. And M is taller than O and shorter than whom? Shorter than R. R is shorter than N. S is taller than N and shorter than Q. All the remaining persons are in the same order. Then what is order we have? Q, S, N, R, M, O. This is the final arrangement. Then how many persons are shorter than R? There are 3 persons. 3 that is given in choice for question number 5. Then sixth one, and who among the following is the second tallest? Yes. S is the second tallest, that is choice 2. Then 7, which is true? R is shorter than S and P. R is shorter than S but taller than P. O is taller than M and S. O is not the tallest. And only 2 persons taller than R, that is false. 3 persons taller than R. R is taller than P but shorter than S. And so what is your answer? Choice for question number 7. Then 8th one. Now question number 8 onwards. Now syllogisms. Syllogisms definitely under the first priority always. Then only a few phones are pens. Only some of the phones are pens but not all. Only some phones are pens but not all. Phone and pen. Only some of the phones are pens but not all. Entire phone cannot be a part of pen. No pen is a book. No pen is a book means no intersection between pen and a book. No pen is book. And all these papers are books. Now this entire paper is a part of book. Clear? Then coming to the first one. Then all phones can be books. Now this entire phone is a part of book. Is it possible or not possible? మా ఫోన్స్ అన్ని బుక్స్ అవుతాయి అని అన్నాడు. అంటే అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది అని అన్నాడు. ఇలాంటే ఇలా రావాలి. ఇలా బుక్స్ రాసుకునే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? ఇలా బుక్స్ రాసామనుకోండి, then the statement no pen is a book will become false. Hence, it is not possible. Then second, all papers are phones is a possibility. This entire papers is a part of phone. This entire paper is a part of phone means a paper will be here. Can I write paper like this here? Paper is here, along with this paper, book will be like this. Hence, 2 is possible. Then what is your answer here? Only 2. Only 2, that is given in choice 3. Question number 8, it is choice 3. Then coming to question number 9. Now in this 9th one, almost camels are cows. Almost means some but not all. Clear? Almost. Almost camels are cat. Camel are cows. Almost camels are cows. All cats are cows. That means these are camels and these are cats. Now these two are what? These two are cows. Camel as well as cat are cows. All camels are cows. All cats are cows. Only a few cows are crows. Only some of the cows are crows but not all. Only some cows are crows but not all. Entire cow cannot be a part of crow. Cows అన్ని కొన్ని కౌస్ మాత్రమే క్రోస్ అవుతాయి, అన్నీ కాదు అని అన్నాడు. అంటే కౌస్ మొత్తం క్రోలోకి రాకూడదు. దెన్ సమ్ క్రోస్ ఆర్ నాట్ కౌస్. నౌ దీస్ ఆర్ ద క్రోస్ దట్ ఆర్ నాట్ కౌస్. ట్రూ అయింది. ఇది ఫాల్స్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఆల్ క్రోస్ ఆర్ కౌస్. ఆల్ క్రోస్ ఆర్ కౌ అంటే క్రో ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? మీరు రాస్తే ఏమైపోయింది? ఆల్ క్రోస్ ఆర్ కౌ ఈజ్ ట్రూ. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ these are the cows that are not crows. Only a few cows are crow but not all. Statement kuda valid అయింది. Hence, some crows are not cows. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేసాం చెప్పండి? ఇది ట్రూ అయింది. దీన్ని ఆల్టర్నేట్ డయాగ్రామ్ డ్రా చేస్తే ఆల్ క్రోస్ ఆర్ కౌస్ అయింది కాబట్టి some crows are not cows will be false. Then next one, all camels are cat is a possible. Camels అన్ని cat ఇందులోకి రావచ్చు కదా camel? Yes, it is possible. Then what is your answer? Only 2. Now only 2. That is choice 5, question number 9. 9th one, it is choice 5. Then coming to 10. Now in this 10th one, only a few roses are lotus. Only some of the roses are lotus but not all. కొన్ని రోజెస్ మాత్రమే లోటస్ అవుతాయి, అన్నీ కాదు. All these roses cannot be a part of lotus. Then next one, no lotus is tulip. No intersection between lotus and a tulip. Then a few tulips are jasmine. A few అన్నాడు కానీ only a few అనలేదు. And some tulips are jasmines. Then first one, all jasmines are roses. All these jasmine are roses, that is false. Then second, no jasmine is a rose. No jasmine is a rose, అది true అయింది. మీది ఫాల్స్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి? సమ్ జాస్మిన్స్ ఆర్ రోజెస్. జాస్మిన్ అండ్ రోజ్ ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా. జాస్మిన్ రాస్తాం, జాస్మిన్తో పాటు టులిప్ ఇలా రాస్తాం. దెన్ హెన్స్ సమ్ జాస్మిన్ ఆర్ రోజు ట్రూ అయింది కాబట్టి నో జాస్మిన్ ఈజ్ ఎ రోజ్ ఫాల్స్ అయింది. దెన్ ఆల్ జాస్మిన్స్ ఆర్ రోజెస్ ట్రూ అయిందా? ఆల్ జాస్మిన్స్ ఆర్ రోజెస్ కూడా ఫాల్స్ అయింది. హెన్స్ neither 1 nor 2. Neither 1 nor 2, choice 2, question number 10. Then next one, question number 11 onwards. Now 11 onwards, there are some 8 people seated around a square table facing the center. Clear? And such that only 2 persons at each side of the table. My 8 persons were there. Now these 8 persons seated around a square table and 2 at each of these sides, 4 sides, each side 2 people. All the persons are facing towards the center. Mandaru center and kuda chala clear ga ichadu. Then coming to condition number 1. Again it comes under first priority. Then E sits out to the left of G. E is out to the left of G. Then there are 2 possibilities. Ma G ekkada unte. E sits out to the left of G kabatti E ekkada ravu. That is the first possibility. E sits out to the left of G. Or what is the second possibility we have? Now in the second possibility, E sits out to the left of G antunnam. And E side lo G left hand side తీసుకోవచ్చు, right hand side తీసుకోవచ్చు. అప్పుడు E sits out to the left of G ఇక్కడ రావాలి. Clear? Now this is the possibility we have for this. E sits out to the left of G. And next one. And only 2 people between B and F. Now B ki F ki majlo there are exactly 2 people. And H and E are sitting on the same side of the table. H and A, they are sitting on the same side. That means H and A can be like this, can be like this. 2 possibilities in each of these cases. Then D sits on the same side of H, A are sitting on the same. D sits second to the right of you. But D sits second to the right of you into 1, 2 ikkada raవాలి. ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదు. And D sits second to the right of whom? D sits second to the right of E. Is it possible here? E sits third to the left of C. My E is seated third to the left of G. Okay, not second to the left. Third to the left of G ekkada unte then E will be here. Then 1, 2, 3 E is here. My ikkada 1, 2, 3 E is here. Then next one. Only 2 D sits second to the right of E. D sits second to the right of E ante D ikkada raవాలి. D sits second to the right of E ante D ikkada raవాలి. D is seated second to the right of E. And only 2 people between G and E. G ki A ki మధ్యలో ఇద్దరు ఉండాలి. 1, 2 not possible, 1, 2. And G and A there are only 2 people. Now 2 people between G and A, 1, 2, A will be here. G and A. And E and F do not sit on the same side of the table. My F cannot be here. E and F are not on the same. H and A are on the same table కాబట్టి H. A ఇక్కడ వచ్చాడు కాబట్టి H will be here. And next one, G and E and F are not on the same table. F cannot be here. Only one person between F and C. My F ki C ki మధ్యలో there is exactly 1. F cannot be here. మా ఇక్కడ F ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి, C must be here or here, not possible. ఇక్కడ F ఉంటే C ఇక్కడైనా ఉండాలి, not possible. And this case is not at all possible. Then F cannot be here. F cannot be here, F ఇక్కడ కూడా ఉండకూడదు. F ఇక్కడ ఉంటే 1 person between F and C, not possible. Hence finally F is here. 1 person between F and C, C is here. Then the person A, B is the person left out. Then what is the final arrangement we have? B, G, D, F, E, C, A, H. Now this is from question numbers 11 to 14. Then next one, question number 15. Now in this question number 15, the word that can be formed under. Now the word that can be formed with the help of this. What are the letters? 1, 4, 7, 11. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now what are the letters we have? I, E, R, T. I, E, R, T are the letters we have. Then in this one, T, I, E, R, tear is one word. R, I, T, E, right. Now how many words that can be formed? 2 words. More than one such word, then Z as your answer choice. Right and tear are the 2 words that can be formed. Question number 15. Then 16 onwards, definitely under the first priority here. Then the relation between F and D. Now here 1, 2, F and D, F is here and D is here. Then which element is common here? Then F and D and D and F. Now if you observe here A greater than B and B equals to D, D lesser than G, G greater than C, isn't it? And at the same time, B equals to D and C greater than or equals to E and E greater than F. E greater than F. And H lesser than F means F greater than H. Now this is the final arrangement we have by combining all the statements. Now here F and D. D is here, F is here. From D to F, D greater than F is true, but not equals to F. Hence, D between D and F. D and F ఏమైపోయింది చెప్పండి, ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్. ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్ ఇక్కడ D లెస్ దెన్ F వచ్చింది, ఇక్కడేమో D గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు F వచ్చింది. మరి Dకి Fకి మధ్యలో all the three symbols were given, were present in between D and F. Again స్టేట్మెంట్లో between D and F ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్ ఉంది కనుక ఆన్సర్ ఏమవ్వాలి, either 1 or 2, choice 3, question number 16. Clear? The next one coming to question number 17. Now in this question number 17, the relation between P and Q. P equals to B, isn't it? And P equals to B. Where is Q here? C. Now P equals to B and B equals to B greater than or equals to D, D greater than or equals to C, and C equals to Q. Then from P to Q, then what is the symbol that is common? Greater than or equals to. P is either greater or equal, either 1 or 2, either 1 or 2, choice 3, question number 17. Then coming to question number 18, the relation between A and F. A is here, F is here. Which element is common? Now, A to F nu manam cheyali. Now, A to F, if you observe here, A is here, A lesser than N, and next one, N lesser than M, and F greater than or equals to M means M lesser than or equals to F. Now, between A and F, and what is the symbol that is common? Less than. And A lesser than F, definitely true. Then next one, the relation between A and D. Now A and D, then again, A lesser than N and E greater than N means N lesser than E, D greater than E means E lesser than D, and from A to D, A lesser than D is true, A lesser than D means D greater than A. Hence, what is your answer? Both 1 and 2, choice 5, question number 18. Next one, 19. Now 19 onwards, there are some 9 people sitting in a straight line and all of them are facing towards north. Then 9 people were there and only 2 people between L and C. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now keep this one under the second priority because more number of people were there, and that too, by this time we have done all the questions without leaving anything under the second priority. మా ఇంతవరకు మనం క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్నీ చేసాం 18 వరకు, ఏది సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీలో కుదిరేలేదు కాబట్టి ఇది కొద్దిగా ఎక్కువ మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు కనుక వెనకని చేయండి, సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీలో చేసుకోండి. అండ్ అంటే ఇంతకన్నా ఈజీ ఏవైనా ఉన్నాయి అంటే అప్పుడు మనం ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీలో చేసుకోవాలి. దెన్ ఓన్లీ 2 people sit between L and C. మా ఎల్కి జేకి మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ 2. And 3 people sit to the left of L. Lకి లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ 3. Hence L is here. If L is here, now 2 in between L and J and J can be at the left extreme, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or J can be at the right extreme. 2 possibilities. My ikkada L unte 1, 2, J will be here. L and J, 2 people done. And 3 people to the left of L. H is seated second to the right of J. H is seated second to the right of J. Now here again H is seated second to the right of J. Then, and only 3 people between H and G, 1, 2, 3, G is here, and 1, 2, 3, G is here. Only 3 people between H and G. And K sits to the immediate right of O. O is here, K is here, K is to the immediate right of O. And neither O nor K sits immediate to L or J. And O and K cannot be adjacent to L or J. Then O and K is to the immediate right of O అంటే ఇక్కడ రావచ్చు. మా ఇక్కడ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, O is K is to the immediate right of O, then O and K is adjacent to L and G, not possible. అలానే ఇక్కడ O and K లో రాసుకున్నామంటే then O and G are adjacent, okay, O and K not adjacent to L and J, that is fine. O and K can be like this. Clear? Then in this case, now O and K must be in these 2 places. Clear now? Then next one, only one person between O and I. O ki I ke mazlo there is exactly one person, I is here. O and I, there is exactly one person, I is here. And one person between M and N. In between M and N, there is exactly one person. Here, M and N, there are 2 persons, which is not possible. This is not. Then next one, J sits to the right of him. J is to the right of M but not to N. M and N must be like this. Now this is the final arrangement. Question numbers 19 to 22. Clear? Then 23 onwards. Now question number 23, it is based on directions. Now directions definitely under the first priority. Then how many questions were given? Yes, 3 questions were given, first priority. Then D is 8 meters to the south of A. Now A is here and D is here. The distance between these two is 8 meters. And E is 4 meters to the north of B. E is how many meters? 4 meters to the north of B. And E is 7 meters to the east of D. Now here from D to E, E is how many meters? 7 meters. Then E to B, there are only 4 meters. E is 7 meters to the east of what? East of D. And B is 4 meters. E is 4 meters to the north of. And F is 8 meters to the north of C. Now this is F, which is 8 meters to the north of whom? North of C. F is 8 meters to the north of G. G is 3 meters to the west of B. Now this is G, which is 3 meters to the west of B, 3. And G and F 8 meters. Now up to here this is 4. And this is another 4. 4 plus 4, 8. Now this is F. And G is 3 meters to the west of B. Out of this 7, this is 3. And this is how much? This is 4. And C is 3 meters to the east of F. Make C anta cheppandi 3 meters. Now this 3 and this 3 are one and the same. Then coming to question number 23. And E is in which direction with respect to A? Now, in order to reach to A from E from A, then first we need to move towards south, then towards east, south and east, southeast. Southeast choice for 23. The next one, 24. Shortest distance between E and G. Now we need to find the shortest distance here, 3 and 4. 3 square plus 4 square, 9 plus 16. That is 25 is nothing but 5 meters. Choice to question number 24. Then 25. If S is 4 meters to the south of F, hence if S is 4 meters, then S must be exactly here. Then what is the distance between D and S? Now D and S, the distance is so much? Exactly 4 meters. 4, that is choice to question number 25. Then next one, question number 26 onwards. 7 classes A, B, C, D, E, F and G were taught in different days from Monday to Sunday. Now 7 classes were taught from Monday to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Clear? Now 7 classes were taught on different days from Monday to Sunday. Then coming to condition number 1, E was taught on one of the days before Thursday. E was taught on one of the days before Thursday. How many possibilities? 3 possibilities. మా E అనేది థర్స్డే కన్నా ముందు ఉండాలి. అంటే మండే అవ్వచ్చు, ట్యూస్డే అవ్వచ్చు, వెడ్నెస్డే అవ్వచ్చు. And so many possibilities we have? 3 different possibilities. This again comes under the first priority because it is based on days without a parameter. Parameter kuda ledu, days kabatti definitely first priority. As many classes after E, same before. E and B we need to have equal. And E is second from the top, B is second from the bottom. E is third from the top, B is third from the bottom. D was taught 3 days before B. Before B, D. One day before, 2 days before D. 1, 2, D. 1, 2, D. Hence between D and B, we need to have exactly 2 in between. Now D and B, there are exactly 2. The next one. Next time, and the position of D with respect to E is same as the position of D with respect to B, with respect to E. Position of B with respect to E. D with respect to E is same as G with respect to F. Equals to G and F. F which is not thought adjacent to E. F and E are not adjacent to each other. F cannot be here. Now here F cannot be here. Now in this case F cannot be here. Then D and E. D and E, how many? There are 2. Hence between G and F there must be exactly 2. F cannot be here 1, 2, F. G. F and G, there are two people. Then, and R if F is here, 1 to G can be here. Clear? D and E and G and F. D and E are adjacent. G and F are adjacent. Now G and F, they are adjacent like this. G and F. Now D and E are adjacent. G and F are adjacent. G and F must be like this. Then next one. G and F, G and F. And only two classes were taught between C and A. Between C and A, there must be exactly two. Now here between C and A, 2 is not possible. And A, which was neither taught before nor after D. A and A are not adjacent to each other. A cannot be here, and A is here. Now if A is here, now between A and C and A, there are only two. C must be here. Now between G and F. F, which was not adjacent to E, clear? Then next one. Now the position of D with respect to E. Position of D with respect to D is immediately above this E. Same as the position of G with respect to F. G is immediately above this F. Position of D with respect to E is same as the position of G with respect to F, hence G must be here. G and F. D అనేవాడు ఈకి ఇమీడియట్లీ ముందు రోజు, అదేవిధంగా G అనేవాడు Fకి ఇమీడియట్లీ ముందు రోజు ఉండాలి అని అన్నాడు. Now this is about question numbers 26 to 29. Then next one, question number 30 onwards. Now 30 onwards, it is based on blood relations. Blood relations definitely under the first priority itself. There are some 7 persons in 3 generations. 3 generation family in which there are 2 married couples. How many married couples were there? 2 married couples. That is 2 into 2, 4 people got married. And 3 generations and 4 people got married. R has 2 children. Now this R is having how many children? There are exactly 2 children. R is having 2 children. R is having how many? 2 children. And T is the brother-in-law of V. Now T is the brother-in-law of V. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, you should always take at the end. Q is the father-in-law of U. U is here. That means U's spouse's father is Q. Q is the father-in-law of U. Q is the father-in-law of U. U is the child of R. Now U is the child of R. R is here. And again, R is having 2 children. There is one more sibling to this U. One sibling to U. Because R is having 2 children. Then next one. And Q is the father-in-law, U is the child of R. P is the nephew of V. And V is the only son of S. Now V is the only son of S. And U is not the sibling of T. And U is not the sibling of T. U and T cannot be this one. And Q is not married to S. S is a female. P is the grandchild of Q. Now P is the grandchild of Q. We can take P at this one or not. P is the grandchild of Q. Then R has 2 children and T is the brother-in-law of V and Q is the father-in-law of U. U is the child of R. And P is the nephew of V. Now P is the nephew means P is a male. Now nephew of V means V must be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then one more couple is there, 7 persons. P is the nephew of V. V is the only son to S. Now V is the only son to S means R and S are married couple. V is the only son means V is a male, U is a female. As U is a female, this person must be male. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we have T is the brother-in-law of V. V's sister's husband, that is T. Clear? Then only U is not the sibling of T, Q is not, S is a female. If S is a female, R is a male. Then how is S related to P? P is mother's mother, grandmother. Grandmother, choice 3, question number 30. The next one, 31. If O is the parent of T, O is the parent of T means then Q and O must be married to each other. O is a female. Then how is O related to U? U's husband's mother, mother-in-law, that is choice 5, question number 31. The next one, 32. And how is U related to V? Now U is the sister of V, sister, that is choice 5, 32. Then next one, question number 33. Now in this 33, what is the number? 79462856. 79462856 is the number. Then how many such pairs of digits are there? Both forward as well as backward. Both forward as well as backward, you need to find out the total number of pairs here. And 7, 8, 9. 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. 6 and 8, there is a pair. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 5 and 6. 5 and 6, there is another pair. And so how many pairs you have? There are 2 pairs. Forward there are 2 pairs. And again in the reverse you need to find out the number of pairs. 6. 7 and 8 there is a pair. 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. 2, 3, 4 there is another pair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6. That's it. And so 4 pairs, choice 3, question number 33. The next one, 34 onwards. 8 people, 2 parallel rows. And at the same time, no parameter added, definitely under the first bracket. Easiest among all the sets given. Now 8 persons were there. Then PQRS and all of them are facing towards south. This is row 1 PQRS. Now this is row 2. A, B, C, D, they are seated facing towards north. And then, now up to here, only descriptive part has been given, introduction part. B sits second to the right of C. B is seated second to the right of C. Then how many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. B sits second to the right of whom? B sits second to the right of C. As there are 2 possibilities here, B sits second to the right of C. Now C is here, B will be here. Now B sits second to the right of C, C and B. Then only one person between P and the one who faces B. Now the one who faces B and P, there is exactly 1. The one who faces B and P, there is exactly 1. And no one sits to the right of Q. As there is no one sits to the right of Q, hence Q must be here. Here no one sits to the right of Q, this is false. And so I have left with only one possibility. Then D sits to the right of here. D is to the right of here, D is here, A is here. And D does not face S, D and S cannot be here, S is here. Then P, Q, R, S, this is the final arrangement. Now this is from question number 34 to 37. Then 38 to 40. Now it is based on sequence, and sequence always under the first priority. Then coming to question number 38. If all the letters are removed, then which of the following is 15th from the right? Then we need to count the 15th element from the right hand side without the letters. Without the letters, we need to count the 15th from the right hand side. Start counting here. And without letters, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then what is your answer? 6, that is choice 3, question number 38. The next one, 39. Now in this 39, how many such numbers are there? Which are immediately followed by letter, preceded by symbol. Sequence must be symbol, number and a letter. Now symbol, number and a letter, symbol, number and a letter, this is one. Symbol, number but not letter. Symbol but not number. And symbol but not number. And symbol, number and a letter, this is the second one. And next one, symbol, number and letter, third. Symbol, symbol but not followed by number. Symbol not followed by number. And so many are there? 3. 3, that is choice 4, question number 39. And finally 40. Now in this 40 and odd one out. Now in this odd one out, 8xe. 8 and x, 1, 2, 3 plus 3. X and e plus 1, plus 3 plus 1. And 7, 1, 2, 3 plus 3 and plus 1. Now h, z and 9. H and z plus 3 and z and 9 minus 1. Here it is minus 1. And next one, 5 percentage 1. Now 5 and percentage, 1, 2, 3 plus 3, percentage and 1 plus 1. Now here, now in this, plus 3 plus 1. Then what is odd one? Choice 3, except choice 3. And in the remaining terms, the difference between the elements is plus 3 plus 1, plus 3 plus 1. Here plus 3 minus 1, that is the odd one. Question number 40. Now with this, we have come to an end of our reasoning section. The next one, number series. Yes, number series, question number 61. Now in this question number 61, 40, 35. Numbers in the decreasing order. Now here, now 40 minus 5, here plus 10, here minus 15, next one plus 20, next one is minus 25. Now 30 plus 20, 50 is the answer, that is choice 2. Alternately, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 are added. Or in the alternate, you can take now plus 5, isn't it? Plus 5, 50. Now here minus 5, minus 5. In either way, you will get the same answer. Then coming to question number 62. Now in this 62, tell me what is given here 62? Now 237. Now if you observe here, numbers are double digit here. Now here 446. That means almost the numbers were multiplied by 5 times. Hence it must be product or combination. Product is not possible between 3 and 7. Hence combination. Now this is 7 into 3 plus 1. Now here 3 into 2 plus 1. Then now here 2 into 1 plus 1. Into 1 plus 1, into 2 plus 1, into 3 plus 1, into 4 plus 1. 22 into 4, 88 plus 1, 89, choice 1. 62. Then 63. Then here the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate. Hence the difference 40 and 72, 32. 24 and 40, 16. Now here 8. 8, 16, 32. 32 by 2, 16 by 2, 8. 8 by 2, 4. 4 by 2, 2. 10 plus 2, how much? 12. 12, that is choice 2, question number 63. Then 64. Now in the 64, yes, numbers starting with 4 and ending with 4096. Numbers are increasing at a very fast rate. Hence it must be product. Now here it is 1. And 32 and 256 here it is multiplied with how much? Multiplied with 8, isn't it? 1, 2, 4, 8. 1 into 2, that is 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 4. And 1 into 2, 2. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16 into 16. Then what is the missing number? 8. 8 given in choice 3, question number 64. Then 65. Now again. Now here the number starting with 5, ending with 12,000, and the number is multiplied by larger margin, hence multiplication or combination. 12 and 39 we can write it as 12 into 3 plus 3. Here 5 into 2 plus 2. Then here it is, then 39 into 4 plus 4. Into 4 or 5? 40 into 5, 200. S into 5 plus 5. Then 235. 235 means they are prime numbers. Next one here it must be 7 into 7 plus 7. 200 into 7, 1400 plus 7, 1407, choice 5. And this is about question number 65. Clear? Now this is about number series as well. Thank you for your participation. Thank you one and all.